Welcome back to JoeBob's Garage. Here we go with another episode. Alright, this one isn't going to be as much as the rest, but it's an important one, so you can see where the hell you're going. I'm mounting the headlight. I'm building a bracket, because I don't like the way the Sportsters have that little hood over the top of the light. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Plus, this way, mounting it from underneath will give it more of a, an old school look. And if you notice lately in a couple of my videos, I've been TIG welding, and boy, there is a learning curve on that stuff. I'm getting a lot of penetration, getting it in there good and strong. I just still can't, like, what do they call it, stacking the dimes or loading rocks or whatever they call it. But hey, we're going to see how this turns out and be one more thing done. Let's do this! Alright, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all my bends and my cuts, and yeah, let me get going. Yeah, here's that Eastwood bender. Boy, this thing is something else. If you noticed in one of my earlier videos, I bent some 3-inch wide by 3/16, and it bends it like butter. This thing is something else. Boy, I tell you what, make sure you use a lot of oil when you're drilling through steel, because you'll go through some drill bits. Ask me how I know. Right here you can see that I'm setting up how I'm going to put it together. Hold it together with a magnet for the welder. And yeah, you see that little triangle piece back there? That's the piece that I cut for giving it extra support. So what I'm trying to do here is just get it all set up so I can get my welder out. There you go. That's basically what it's going to look like. Yeah, here you can see I just got to make sure I get rid of all that mill scale. You got to get rid of it before you weld. Yeah, I'm bad enough without taking that stuff off. Alright, this is I went with Eastwood brand. They have a good price. These are just a little over $500. An Eastwood TIG 200 DC. This is the baby I'm learning on. Got all my rods, got my bottle of argon gas. This was kind of pricey. This is an 80 cubic foot, and it cost close to $300. So this is a little pricey setup to get started for an amateur like me, but I figure I gotta learn, gotta get on it, gotta figure it out. Yeah, I got the little clear glass cup, and this model uses a foot pedal so you can adjust it, and also you can use a trigger either way. So yeah, very nice machine. I'm getting a little better each time. Here I'm just tack welding it up. I'm going to tack weld it all up and then check it out on the bike and make sure it fits before I finish welding in case I got to change anything. I won't have to grind for 4 days. All right, that looks good. So I'm gonna get on here and let's finish weld it up. All right, let's get on here and let me do some cleanup on my sloppy welding. All right, well, I got this bracket done. This is for holding on the headlight. My welding is god-awful, I'm sure. You can make some comments on that. It's ugly, but this part's gonna be hidden underneath. Definitely got full penetration. It was melting all the way through. This is kind of overbuilt for a headlight, but I'm learning. I'm figuring it out. Oh, and one thing, here with the humidity in Florida, the humidity is so bad, and this building, as you can see, is open. You know, this building doesn't have any kind of humidity control or anything like that, so everything rusts up fairly quick if I don't jump right on it. And I don't want to powder coat yet, so I'm going to go ahead and these with some primer just to hold them. I'll sandblast them before I powder coat. I'm having to do that to most of the parts because they rust up pretty quick. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I like that. That'll work. Woo-hoo.